Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the New York Yankees and their bitter rivals, the Boston Red Sox. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. When you talk about him, you look at him and you say, rare talent, rare combination. Why? Speed and power. He's got both, and not many guys can say that. He's an elite, dynamic player, and he should be fun to watch in this one.
Wilson Campanella will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
Digging in, Patrick Haston. He will lead this one off today. The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second baseman, Andres Corona.
Coming to the plate now, Andres Corona, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Steve Mitacek. And the changeup is way low that time. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Alec Thigpen gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
So 1-1 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
There are two parts to every great catch. One, getting the right route to make the play, and two, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
In now, Anderson Mayfield. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Rob Middleton. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Standing in now, Dylan Donaldson.
Base hit into right center. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our Show Track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Manny Vega. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch to short. Scooped up to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Well, the Red Sox strike for two on the two-run homer. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Boston. Leading off the inning, Wes Rayner, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box, Cleo Haywood. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch hit in the air out to center field. Vega is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, Alan Levine.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Alan Levine. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-0. So stepping in, Austin Egan.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1. Chopped on the ground to first. Haywood is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 7th, left fielder, John Leone.
So striding forward now, John Leone. The 1-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit to third. Mitacek scoops it up, and there's out number 2.
Batting 8th, first baseman, Justin Jones.
Stepping into the box, Justin Jones. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. Rayner giving chase, and it's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. So digging in now, Ken Stout. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping into the box, Miguel De La Cruz. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And he's back in standing. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Now at the plate, Jimmy Olsen. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
3-2.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed. Forget it. Long gone. Home run. So a 3-run shot to left center as the Yankees move out in front here. It's now 3-2.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Showtrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
In now, Patrick Haston. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Stepping in now, Andres Corona. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
3 runs already home here. Squared that one up just a little late. The 3-2 one more time. Full count still.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse.
The next 3-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that AB right there. Grinding out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Standing in now, Steve Mitacek, pulled toward right center field. Vega on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box, Wes Rayner. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Haston over at second. Corona on at first with 2 down. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Into the box now, Alan Levine. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 hit hard down the left field line, and that is off the wall but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Donaldson is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-2 New York. Leading off the inning, Chris Ackerman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Missed with a breaking ball. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. To his left, Corona, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Tristan Wilkerson.
Into the box now, Tristan Wilkerson. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Wilkerson is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Stepping. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
In there, and it's full 3-2. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. To third, Midicek is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 4-2. Number 18 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 18.
Now at the plate, Ken Stout. He drew a walk his first time up. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Standing in now, Miguel De La Cruz. A ball and 2 strikes. Stout on at first, nobody out. Down the third baseline, reined in. Second, but they throw it away. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Now batting, catcher, Jimmy Olsen.
Ready now, Jimmy Olsen. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Goes to third with it, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Now batting, shortstop, Patrick Haston.
Ready once again, Patrick Haston. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look at that, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
In now, Andres Corona. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Another 2-2 offering, and he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Danny Coffey makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Danny Coffey.
Ready to take his hacks again, Rob Middleton, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. 2-2. Turned on down the line. Midicek comes up with it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Right fielder number 20, Dylan Donaldson.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Dylan Donaldson. He singled his last time up. The 1-2. Misses down below the knees.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Midicek is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder, Manny Vega.
Now to the plate, Manny Vega. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Josh Miklas enters
Now
from the
pitching for the
bullpen
Red
to do
Sox.
the pitching.
Number 56, Josh Miklas.
At the plate, Steve Midicek. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1 home. Is low and outside for a ball. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now the 2-1. Ground ball right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wes Rayner. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Cleo Haywood. Hard on the ground towards short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Into the box now, Alan Levine lifted down the line in left. Leone is after it. And that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Greg Valero takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 59, Greg Valero.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Austin Egan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, John Leone.
Digging in now, John Leone. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nobody out, runner on first. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's safe.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin
At the
Jones.
plate, Justin Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 2-1 home. And there's a base hit on the line. Egan rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And they will not get him at the plate. The runner's safe, and it's now a 1-run game at 4-3.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Standing in now, Chris Ackerman. He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. Leone rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 4-4 game.
Now batting, second baseman, Christian.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Tristan Wilkerson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now the 2-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
The 3-1. Now both runners on the move. There's a swing and a ground ball, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And both runners are in to score now as they'll take charge here at 6-4.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Stepping in now, Anderson Mayfield. Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rayner is going to get there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he is in there.
Third baseman, number 5, Rob Middleton.
Digging in, Rob Middleton. 4 runs here in this half inning. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dylan Donaldson, and their runners at the corners now. Set. Here's the 3-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Peter Huff will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
Number 49, Peter Huff.
Leading off the inning, Ken Stout, and they'll need him to get something going here. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-1. Smoke toward the hole. Wilkerson from the outfield grabs. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Miguel De La Cruz.
Into the box, Miguel De La Cruz. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. A solo shot here to left, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
In now, Jimmy Olsen. Hit toward the right side. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Into the box, Patrick Haston. But this is speared by the first baseman.
The batter, second baseman, Andres Corona.
Into the box now, Andres Corona. Swing and a little tapper. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Leone has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Yankees 5. Tim Heredia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 48, Tim Heredia.
Ready for another shot now, Manny Vega. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, designated hitter, Austin.
Now at the plate, Austin Egan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. 1 out, nobody on. He loses him on ball 4.
The left fielder, number 11.
Now at the plate, John Leone. To 1-2 now. Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Justin Jones. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Ackerman. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A couple of damage. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Justin Poe will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
Justin Poe.
Paul Sexton will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Sexton. Right
down Main Street, caught him looking.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Blake Palucci will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Blake Palucci will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 30, Blake.
Anthony Richards is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Richards.
Brandon King is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Jesus Velasquez will also enter as he takes over at 3rd base. Eddie Lowe is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Lowe.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, and they take a 7-5 lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby here. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 2-2.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he will take strike 3 called as those runners stay put at second and third, and there's one away now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Outside, 2-1. Salgado on third. Harrington at second with 2 gone. Hit out towards second. Corona fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 5. Parker Salgado will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 13.
Grant Harrington is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Grant Harrington.
Shinji Sasaki will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center. Mario Oquendo is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring. Austin Mahalam is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Spencer Mendel is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Billy Hayward is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Hayward.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Giovanni Oropesa has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Third base, number 2, Giovanni Oropesa.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Stout. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look here at our line score through the first 7. Forrest Jacobson is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 68,
Digging in the switch hitter, Miguel de la Cruz. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Two out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 7-5. Christopher J. is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Christopher J.
Digging in once again, John Leone. The 1-1 is outside for a ball. The 2-1 home. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Dribbled up the line. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Justin Jones.
Now in the box, Justin Jones. A hit in 2 tries so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. De La Cruz is in pursuit, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Ackerman.
Striding in for Boston, Chris Ackerman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're still up 7-5. Walt Benson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Walt Benson.
Jimmy Olsen will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Now batting, shortstop, Patrick Haston.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Patrick Haston. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Standing in now, Andres Corona. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Here now the 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. But this ball will be caught deep into the corner. A very tough catch there on the run for the second out of the inning. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. In now, Jesus Velasquez. Hit in the air out to left. Leon coasts under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Boston Red Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Josh Mikolas is the winning pitcher of record, so that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox: 7 runs, 11 hits.